Welcome to Lit with Ernest, where we dive into the world of literature and explore the works that shape our understanding of human experience. Today, we're discussing Memoirs by Giacomo Casanova, a literary masterpiece that has captivated readers for centuries. To set the stage, let's consider the historical context in which Casanova wrote his memoirs. The 18th century was a time of great social change and cultural upheaval, marked by the Enlightenment and the rise of modernity. It was an era when traditional values were being challenged, and new ideas about individual freedom and personal expression were emerging. Against this backdrop, Casanova's memoirs offer a unique window into the life and times of a man who embodied the spirit of his age. From a literary perspective, Memoirs by Giacomo Casanova relates to several major traditions, including the picaresque novel and the autobiographical genre. The picaresque novel, which emerged in 16th century Spain, typically features a rogue or outsider as the protagonist, navigating a series of adventures and misadventures. Casanova's memoirs, with their focus on his own exploits and escapades, can be seen as a prime example of this genre. At the same time, the autobiographical elements of the work, which include vivid descriptions of Casanova's childhood, his relationships, and his inner struggles, make it a deeply personal and reflective work. One of the key themes in Memoirs by Giacomo Casanova is the concept of identity, which was a major preoccupation of 18th century thinkers. Casanova's own identity is a complex and multifaceted thing, shaped by his experiences as a Venetian nobleman, a gambler, a lover, and a prisoner. Through his memoirs, we see him navigating different personas and roles, often blurring the lines between reality and fiction. This tension between truth and fabrication is a hallmark of Casanova's writing style, which blends elements of memoir, novel, and history to create a unique narrative voice. To illustrate this point, let's consider one of the most famous passages from the Memoirs, in which Casanova describes his affair with a young woman named Henriette. The passage is notable for its vivid sensuality and emotional intensity, but also for the way it blurs the lines between fact and fiction. As Casanova himself notes, "I have always been a lover of truth, but I have never been able to resist the temptation to embellish it." This comment highlights the complex interplay between reality and fantasy that underlies much of Casanova's writing. The cultural impact of Memoirs by Giacomo Casanova cannot be overstated. The work has influenced countless writers, artists, and filmmakers, from Stendhal to Umberto Eco, and continues to inspire new adaptations and reinterpretations today. For example, the French novelist Marcel Proust was deeply influenced by Casanova's memoirs, which he saw as a model for his own autobiographical writing. Similarly, the Italian filmmaker Federico Fellini drew on Casanova's work in creating his own cinematic visions of love, sex, and identity. In conclusion, Memoirs by Giacomo Casanova is a literary masterpiece that remains remarkably relevant today. Its themes of identity, experience, and storytelling continue to resonate with readers, while its influence can be seen in many aspects of modern culture. As we reflect on the enduring significance of this work, we're reminded that literature has the power to capture the human condition in all its complexity and nuance. Like this episode if it hit true. Share it if you respect honest talk about books. Subscribe because we'll do this again. This is Ernest, signing off.